The bidding wars in the Raleigh, North Carolina real estate market have been insane lately, but it appears things may finally possibly be making a change. Hello everyone, Chris Morton, real estate broker with eXp Realty in Raleigh, North Carolina. And as we said, the real estate market in Raleigh, North Carolina over the last couple years has been absolutely insane. People have been having to bid over $100,000 over the asking price to win their home. Sometimes even writing offers on homes that they don't ever get to see at the beginning. Homes are selling within hours, if not days. It's just been insane. Buyers have been having to do $50,000 to $100,000 in non-refundable due diligence money, and everybody's just really worn out chasing homes, what few homes there are out there. But it appears that some of this is finally changing, that we are finally coming into possibly a little bit more of a balanced market. Don't get me wrong, the real estate market in Raleigh, North Carolina is still insane. It's still busy. Homes are still selling very aggressively and very quickly, and sellers are still getting many offers well above asking price. However, instead of the average home getting 20 offers, we're now seeing homes get 5 or 6 offers, and some aren't getting any offers over that first weekend. That isn't to say that all homes are getting 5 or 6 offers or no offers. There still are some really amazing homes out there that people are fighting over, that are getting bids $100,000 over asking price with 20, 30 offers. But those kind of homes, those amazing homes, are getting fewer and fewer. This is all primarily caused by, 1, the higher interest rates that we're seeing right now. 2, buyers that are just frustrated, throwing their hands up and deciding to rent for a while. And 3, the investors that have been shell-shocked by the higher interest rates themselves, deciding to sit on the sidelines for a while and not compete with all of the regular buyers that are out there. So if you're a buyer, here's what you need to know. Yes, we get it. You're really burnt out right now. You've seen 87, 88 homes. You've lost count at this point. You've put in offers on 20 or 21 of them and haven't been successful a single time. You're frustrated, you're burnt out, you're worn out, but now you may have an opportunity to win the home of your dreams without a whole lot of competition. So here's a strategy for you. Go after homes that have been sitting on the market active for at least 5 days. Now, I'm not talking about the homes that have been in the coming soon phase for 5 days. I mean homes that have been active, available to be seen, to be gone into and looked over. They've been available for 5 days and no one's made any offers on them. If you go after those homes, it's likely that you're gonna have less or no competition on them and be able to buy one without a lot of stress, and likely without having to go way over asking price. Now, I am not gonna say these homes are gonna be a steal, that you're gonna buy a $500,000 house for $400,000. That's not gonna happen. But you may be able to buy that $500,000 house for $500,000 instead of $550,000, $600,000. Bottom line, a lot of buyers are sitting on the sidelines, or they're being very picky currently in what they're looking at, which means all of these homes that are older, 5 days on the market, that's crazy that that's old, are just sitting there without a lot of competition. You may be able to swoop in and not have to be very aggressive, and might have a seller who's willing to work with you. But that is not to say that you shouldn't go after those great homes that the other buyers are going after, that the picky buyers are going after. I'm not saying don't go after those homes. I'm just saying that the homes that have been sitting a while, you may have a little less competition on. And yes, I know that some of these older homes are gonna need some cosmetic work. Don't let that scare you. Don't let that run you off. Don't be afraid of improvements that you're gonna need to make on them. For example, a good paint crew can paint an entire home in 2 days. You can get flooring replaced in 3 or 4 days, and your countertops can be replaced out with granite or quartz within 1 day. And here's a little tip for you. Use the time between going under contract and the home becoming yours, and you go to the attorney and go to that closing. Use that time in the middle to interview vendors and get estimates on what it's gonna cost to get the stuff done. Let them come in and do their measurements and all of that sort of thing, so that on the day that you close and you get the keys on that property, they can get started on their work, and very likely you can be moved into your new home that's got all the modern touches you want, and that you put your personal stamp on. You can move into that home within, say, 7 to 10 days, which is really great. You get a home that you don't have to compete a heck of a lot on. It's your home because it's got your paint colors, your flooring, all that sort of thing. And again, did I mention you didn't have to compete all that much on it? And by the way, let's talk a little about new construction. There's some good news there as well. So we've had a good number of builder representatives email us lately with their current inventory, letting us know that they've got availability for homes that can be bought pretty quickly. They're not seeing the number of visitors coming into their model homes. Again, they still may be busy, but they're not as busy as they were even just a couple of weeks or a few months ago. So a lot of these builders have done away with the lotteries and the bidding processes and the waiting period to see how many bids they get in. They've done away with that on some of their homes or all of their homes, which means you and your buyer agent are able to go into those neighborhoods, check out what inventory they have, make an offer on what you really, really like. If you find something you really, really like, you don't have to compete with anybody else. You pay the asking price the builder has offered, and you've got your home without a lot of stress. And for all of our sellers out there, here's what you need to know. Please know you're going to leave a lot of money on the table if you do not have your home looking in tip-top shape. We always say a home should look like a model home, meaning whenever you go to those new construction neighborhoods and they have the model set up, that's the quality that your home needs to look. Now, I know you may have a split level instead of a modern contemporary. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the floors need to look good, the paint needs to look good, it needs to be decluttered, all that sort of thing. So if your home doesn't look like that, it's a potential you could be leaving money on the table because the current buyers out there right now, as we said, are much pickier. Because we've been in such a hot seller's market lately, the sellers that are out there think they can just throw their home on the market and that millions and millions of buyers are gonna swoop in and make offers, and you're gonna make $500,000 over your asking price. And unfortunately, that's just not happening right now. Yes, for the really, really great looking homes, they are getting multiple offers and they've been very aggressive offers. But for the average to below average homes, they're getting few to no offers, and it's usually because of the cosmetic issues that we've talked about earlier. And here's a tip for you sellers out there. We always recommend you get a pre-inspection. Pre-inspection meaning you have an inspector come in, check your house over just like you were buying it, and they will give you a report of things that are wrong with your house. At that point, before any buyers have even seen your house, you can decide what you're gonna fix and what you're not gonna fix. If your home is in tip-top shape and looks really, really good, there's a lot of buyers out there who are willing to overlook the things that you're not willing to fix, especially if they know about them in advance because you've provided them with that inspection report. They're willing to overlook those and buy your house and buy it for a good price, buy it confidently, knowing what they're getting themselves into. The problem people run into when they sell a house is buyers are coming in and they're only able to look at the cosmetic stuff. If your house is cluttered, if your doors don't lock properly, their suspicion is, well, if these things are wrong, what's going on in the crawl space? What's going on in the attic? What am I getting myself into by making an offer on this house? It's not that they don't like your paint colors per se, it's just that it looks like there's maybe deferred maintenance and it freaks buyers out. So know that's what's going on. So with all this being said, should you even buy a home right now? Again, back to what we always say, you should always buy a home when it's right for you, and you should sell a home when it's right for you. Don't try to time the market. You're never gonna win that. Buy when you need to buy, sell when you need to buy, and you're gonna be happier long term. So we must stress again, this lull that we're seeing right now may be temporary. Buyers may get their footing about them. They may get used to the higher interest rates and jump back in the buyer pool, and we may start seeing every single home or most every single home flying off the market in a matter of hours with $100,000 offer over asking price offers and all that sort of thing. That may happen. We don't know. So if you're ready to buy, we recommend you jump in now and possibly get yourself a good deal. And if you're thinking about selling your home, we don't know where the market's headed from here. It may get worse for you as a seller. If you're ready to sell, now is the time to go sell your home and get it in tip-top shape so you can get the most money possible for your current home. If you're considering buying or selling a home right now, my team and I would love to be your agents of choice. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com or click on the link in the description below. We'll be happy to help you out. Like and subscribe to this video if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.